Let's help ourselves in the draft. DC versus Team Liquid. Game 2. Team Liquid leading 1-0. And we got a meatball!
Oh,
there
shit.
we go.
Whew. All
It's
right.
time.
All right. Oh.
I mean,
All right.
your team is used to be meepo pickers, I guess.
There we go.
Yeah,
Crit.
I mean,
What's happening?
This is some first phase meepo stuff. I'm not sure about this, but
I mean, logic. Why are you picking up Meepo here?
I mean,
I guess there's always the chance it gets banned, but why this early? Is this how you beat Liquid?
I mean it's good against both Beast and Dazzle. I mean there's always the risk of like other
Third.
later heroes countering, but
Third, fourth, and fifth
they,
pick.
they might feel like that 2 bans is enough to remove what they're
That's true.
scared of.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Oh man.
Imagine Misery's just asking we, like, which 2 heroes do you want me to ban now?
Yeah.
What are you most scared of?
And I guess you've seen the Beastmaster Dazzle. Does a Meepo pick put you off picking up the Huskar if you're Liquid, or is it still? How does that work against Meepo?
Meepo's very good against
Yeah,
Huskar.
so it stops you from picking that if you're Liquid, or do you think is there any chance they still pick
They
it?
could still pick it, but
Yeah.
they would need something to deal with the Meepo.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the new Agi buff for Meepo. He does quite well.
I wouldn't want to pick Huskar into Meepo unless you
Okay.
already have like a really good answer.
Oh,
they
actually, they
ban
ban
it.
it anyway. they don't want that Huskar happening at all. All right. Okay. Mirana? I mean, is that a way of dealing with Meepo necessarily? Because
No,
Meepo gets to a point. Meepo just destroys the Mirana. doesn't it?
Miran is not the answer, so
No.
I think they're just waiting until the 4th or 5th with the pick, because
Okay.
they like DC didn't really ban out Meepo counters, not really. So Liquid's gonna be like, alright, we can wait a bit.
Yeah, they still have options.
Yeah. So I also think they were scared of DC running the Mirana, so there might be another reason to pick it, because Mirana is a really good core together with Meepo.
Oh man, let's see what DC do pick up with the Meepo. Obviously, Lions still in the pool if they want to try and take that for themselves. I mean, is there a way that they fit in something like an Axe in DC's draft because of the Dazzle?
I think they would have to like pick a really strong support here,
Yeah.
because they have to be scared of getting contested, and you want to protect the Meepo's jungle, so they need some really strong support together with the Earth Spirit. I'm not sure. They might go for the Oracle, maybe something like Witch Doctor. It's
Yeah.
like the 2 best options I can see.
Yeah, I was thinking Oracle, but doesn't it normally Saxon that plays the Earth Spirit? Misery.
Usually
Misery
Misery.
plays it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
I'm
Misery.
actu-
Okay, so
actually
yeah,
not
it's the
sure.
Oracle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oracle,
okay.
Witch Doctor, Lion.
Yeah.
I mean, Lion's not really.
I think they might go for the Witch Doctor here, because it's like one of the most solid supports, and they need to help the Meepo. It's also pretty good against Beast.
As far as resolution goes, I feel like you almost want something that can be very active and fight a lot to help kind of protect, create space for that Meepo.
Yeah.
He wants to access his jungle. He takes a bit longer to come online. You don't want to have some kind of greedy safe laner with Meepo.
Yeah, they would have wanted something like Mirana. I'm pretty sure that's also why they could pick the 3rd. So something similar to Mirana is probably what they're looking for.
Some hero that can do quite well in like the mid game, early game, just with some spell
Yeah.
damage. But they go for
Tide
Tidehunter.
It's
Nice.
just a pretty solid offlaner. It can stay on his own. I think that's also pretty necessary, that they don't have to rotate to his lane, because they need to be focusing on their own side of the map, at least for the first 15 minutes, and then after that they can go with the Tide.
Yeah, the Meepo Ags timing is it's like around
Yeah.
like that 12 to 15 minute
Yeah,
mark.
after that
so.
he can do whatever, but he needs help the first couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Is Mirana a hero you send mid against Meepo? Yeah, it's not a counter, but is that at least an okay matchup, do you think?
It's an okay matchup. I think it's pretty. Nothing's gonna happen there unless the Mirana gets ganks, then the Meepo might die. I'm not sure if they play Meepo mid or safe lane. Probably mid because of Weeha, but if Liquid don't pick like a heavy roamer or something to help mid, I think they could just put Meepo mid and it wouldn't be in too much danger.
All right, we'll see what Liquid have in mind. They've had a few different picks here and there, but so
I mean,
far more standard with this draft at least.
Looking at the offlane, it's obviously a lot of heroes being targeted. Could you even see something coming back like a Mind Control Earthshaker?
I mean they're keeping it hidden right now if it's Beast Jungle or if it's Mind Control Beast.
Actually, yeah, sure.
So they're
Actually,
probably
they'll
gonna
just
pick.
put Mind in there.
I think they will pick Matumba Man's hero here, just so they don't show if Beast is offlane or jungle, because they want to keep the option open.
Can you play a Morphling in a game against a Meepo if Matumba wants to do that?
You probably could. I wouldn't say it's good though.
Okay.
It's probably one of the worst. I think they might go for something like Sven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tide's
something to do with
also very annoying for the Morphling. If you get Anchor
Yeah.
Smash,
Yeah.
all your damage is gone.
I'm not sure actually what Liquid wants, but Sven seems very solid here.
It still keeps everything hidden.
Yeah.
Just a Matu hero for sure.
Oh.
Oh, that's a Meepo counter.
That's a huge
That-
Meepo counter.
Yeah.
Like, if,
That-
Here we go.
if not one
Oh,
of the
man.
biggest. So who was that? Was at Nanyang we saw it last from?
Against the Meepo.
No. We
Oh,
just
yeah,
saw the
or
Warlock.
It's,
It was
it's been here. Oh, you mean the recent Nani? Yeah.
yeah.
I mean-
I've seen Wings play it.
Wings played it.
That was probably 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that we could be treated to a core Warlock, is there? It's definitely a support Warlock, or could they put someone farming on it?
I would say it's a Kuro hero, honestly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be. I don't know. I think Dazzle Warlock support duo is not very strong though.
Yeah. So it could be. Could be.
I just
be.
feel like they're
farming.
gonna be lacking a lot if their cores are Mirana Warlock.
Yes.
I don't think
So-
you can do the Warlock mid as well. It doesn't really do anything against Meepo. It gets roamed by an Earth Spirit and can just die as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Level 3 Meepo with Earth Spirits.
The thing is, if they put Warlock mid, it would be like a roaming Mirana, and I don't think roaming Mirana with Warlock is very good because you don't have any setup. You just rely on the random arrow. There's a Witch
So
Doctor.
they go for the Witch Doctor now, like we were discussing.
It's pretty good against Warlock because you have the AoE sustain with the healing, which is pretty good against the bonds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking about having a bit of the heals, could you even see something like just a resolution jug come through for DC? So you've got someone else to help with.
Yeah,
it.
Jug is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chug would be a nice rounding.
Just because it's so solid, and I'm pretty sure like it's pretty safe to say that Mirana will go mid, and Jugger against Mirana is a pretty good matchup. So Jugger is very solid because it's also a hero that doesn't need help. He can just stay on his own, and you can focus on helping the Meepo. Yeah. But I'm actually not sure because I think they might run Meepo mid, and
Yeah.
Historically in the past,
They
it
know
was
they
mostly
we always
the-
just take some. They never switch.
yeah.
to
But I guess
Wings to save.
Jugger's safe lane could work too.
Yeah.
It's kind of it kind of doesn't matter who goes mid and who's safe lane. You need the same type of roles anyway. So Jugger fits that.
DC, are they a team to do something like a silencer carry?
Luna.
No. Oh, Luna.
Luna.
Doesn't that get squished
Ooh.
on a bit by the golems, or?
I think Luna is pretty okay against Warlock.
Okay.
I would say. I'm actually. I mean, it's been a while since I saw that matchup, honestly.
Mm.
You've
but
never seen a Luna Warlock? That's what you're telling me.
It goes
Oh,
back
in the
a
last
couple of
6
years
months.
at least. Yeah. I don't know.
Alright.
I think
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, if Warlock ever gets an axe, then Luna's very good. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's the purpose of the Warlock in this game anyway.
Did that-
Drow Ranger.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa,
that's
whoa.
Very
This
early
is
mid-game centric.
So Liquid's idea is just to
It is a core Warlock.
hit the timing against Meepo pretty much.
Is it? It might be mid
Oh, it still could be,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
It's probably mid
mid
Mirana.
Mirana.
I think they're gonna play some dual aggro with like Warlock Beast or something like that. Maybe Dazzle Beast.
oh wow.
Because
Yeah, Fada pick Mirana.
either Warlock or Dazzle can zone the Tide alone with Drow. Like Drow against Tide is super hard for Tide, so they have a free, like one of the supports have like free reign in the game, and he's probably gonna go to the off lane because helping they might also just put Beast jungle, but I feel like they could do a lot on the off lane if they just decided to put pressure on the Meep or the Luna. Because the hero is very squishy on lane.
Liquids can't really move in the laning phase, but I guess
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
DC
hard for
does
them to
have Earth Spirit,
rotate, but they have like really solid static lanes.
Mhm.
That's the thing.
Oh man. I mean, yeah, the Fatal Bonds, Ag Starstorm, that just kills everyone, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
It's,
does.
yeah.
Meepo's not a BKB
It's-
hero.
No.
So
I mean, I guess what are you looking in that sense? If that's obviously what you're worried about. What, Misery picks up a pipe on the Earth Spirit? Who picks up a pipe this game for DC?
3 Iron Talons in one game.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
guess the Tide? or
Tide could.
Tide could
Tide.
get farming up.
Mech pipe.
Yeah.
Tide should probably go Greaves pipe in
Greaves
this game.
pipe, yeah.
Yeah, so 3 heroes with Iron Talon, both offlaners going jungle. Probably just Liquid playing the safe lane game. Maybe. Oh, they won't catch. I think the only reason they're smoking is to ward, because they don't have catch here. I don't
Yeah.
know. There's no other purpose than to be warding the camps.
Well, whether they can actually get those wards down now with DC scanning them out, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
DC actually coming across. DC might
DC
want to try and fight.
Luna
Yeah.
Blessing with Earth Spirit roll
Yeah,
is strong.
let's go. And the cask bounce. Is they going to catch Matumba Man and Jerax? Can they get out of it? The heal is not going to save Matumba Man and Jerax. He could be going down as well. They're closing it down.
Orb of Venom slow.
Can they do it?
He
One
has a
more
roll.
roll.
He has to hit the roll, but
Yeah.
Jerax is an Earth Spirit player.
Oh,
No.
well, whatever. That
He
was.
didn't go for the long roll.
And Misery is not. Well, there we have it. But 2-0 for DC. So Liquid, they were looking to fight, but as you said, Luna, yeah, they can just turn right round DC.
It's pretty obvious that Misery had some hotkey issues there.
Yeah.
He placed like 3 stones, and the Sentry, I think he has like some serious hotkey issues.
Yeah, that did look a bit bizarre.
Yeah, there we go. Hotkeys. That's what I always say in my pubs.
But yeah, you haven't seen much Luna lately for these teams. They probably forget just how strong that aura can be at level 1.
Yeah. Which Doctor Earth Spirit also really good level 1.
Yeah.
Like Cask was perfect too.
Double bounty rune
And
for
they
DC.
were too focused on like forcing them away from the warding, so they could just get the free wards out. They did get the wards, but it was pretty costly. I feel like Liquid have to win the lanes super heavily here, and then just keep rolling. Cause I'm not sure about the Warlock against Meepo. I don't think it's like it's not like a solid answer, you know. Because if
Misery
the
might just die here from one more hit. Oh, the uphill miss.
Yeah.
He had
Even
tangles
with that,
anyway.
yeah, level 1 Shadow Word. Not quite enough, but I mean, once you get a few points in that spell can do. It can catch you off guard how much damage that does.
It's one of the most damage at level 1 in the game. Just for 1 level of Shadow Word.
Yeah. So both teams blocked the big camps on the safe lanes, and both offlaners went jungle. So they like kind of wanted to cancel the greed, and it worked out for both of them so far. Because like as I said, like the draw against Tide matchup is too bad for the Tide that he can lane, and if you just leave the Dazzle with both poles open, it's like too much to give. So DC at least got the high camp blocked on the Dire side too, as well as like the same as Liquid did. So the first like rotation from Liquid was kind of in vain because they got the same accomplished as DC and gave 2 kills.
DC, rather than roaming, also looking to put the Earth Spirit in the top lane to get some XP early on, since it's an empty lane, gets them almost up to level 3. So trying to take advantage of Liquid not really contesting that top lane.
Yeah, and Liquid doing the same. Like
Yeah.
putting Warlock on the off lane. So both teams just trying to get as much out of the lanes as possible.
Very mirrored right now.
Very
Pretty much the same things happening on both
Yeah,
sides.
both
of the
teams
map.
started with 2v2 mid, then the
Yeah.
supports left. Both teams jungling with their 5-position support.
Yeah, I mean, going back to kind of the 2 core picks for DC. Mid lane. No, not going to find anything. But so the fact that they picked up Luna, you know, we were saying, you know, there's Meepo. We were maybe expecting the Resolution to pick up like a playmaking hero. I mean, Luna, in that sense, are we going to expect to see Resolution turning up to the fights as soon as he's level 6 and going in with the Eclipse, or what's the play for the Luna?
I think that's the type of Luna you want in this game.
Yeah, an
honestly.
active one.
But I don't think they will have the space to farm on 2 cores.
Yeah.
So they kind of have to fight with her.
I think maybe one of the reasons that they decided to just pick up the Luna last is that they were lacking someone to actually hit buildings in any way, and he at least gives them the aura and some more physical damage to have like that type of potential. If they do get like a good fight, they have an objective taker rather than just like nothing.
I think Luna is like kind of a new solution to the gyro, the old gyro. That's what they wanted in this game. So I'm not sure if she can do the same.
One lane Jerax. Feeling confident getting those levels in. At the same time, obviously, Misery started to rotate a bit around the map. Even that top lane free.
The CS is pretty close to being married between the 2 teams. Look at the mid lane, the 2 safe laners, the junglers even. Dazzle, as far as supports go, getting a bit more than others. But
Look at this Resolution. We talked about being active. He's been incredibly aggressive.
He just doesn't want Jerax to get free experience, pushing him off the tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Top. Obviously, I mean, obviously, we talked about the fact that Liquid, with that drow, they are going to want to kind of secure the earlier half of this game. If we're going even, it's going to be good news for them.
In a bit of a precarious position. Don't see any ports coming in just yet. He looks like he should just be going down here. Yep.
Shadow Word not going to
Probably
save
tower too. If they decide to keep
Tank.
the catapult alive.
Dire's middle
Oh.
tower is is under attack.
I mean, all things said and done, laning stage going evenly. Liquid, they're a team with a drow. That's got to be good if you're against a drow or in a laning stage, and you're coming out this well.
This is looking very good for DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tidehunter didn't have any of his camps really blocked on the side that he wants to farm, so he's able to jungle pretty effectively. Not as effective as a Beastmaster, of course, but still.
Meepo just having uncontested mid lane and then fall back to his jungle later on as well. Like, this is looking like you'll have that faster end of the 12 to 15 minute timing for the Ag Scepter, assuming nothing much changes. The one thing that can change is the Beastmaster coming out of the jungle, but
I think that's the main thing for Liquid. They have to pressure as soon as the lanes are over. Like as soon as they have the roar, they have to just go for something. Because they have to pressure, they have to pressure the bot lane. I'm pretty sure they will be smoking with like Beastmaster and maybe Dazzle or Warlock, and then Mirana tipping in, and they just try to kill the Luna and take the safe lane tower. Because they need to try and take over the jungle. If you just let the Meepo farm for free, it's really
Did we
bad.
get the stun? They should be able to chase him down though here.
Yeah,
Second
another
round.
Lucent Beam.
got night vision.
Jarex is going with the Shadow is still on. Oh, can he
greedy.
juke it out? Oh, no. Can't
Maledict.
juke the Shadow.
That looked like what, level
Level
2?
two at
level
least,
2
yeah.
Maledict, right?
Yeah, that did enough.
He
Yep.
might have, yeah.
2 Maledict.
I mean, yeah, and this is something as well. When it does get to the point that obviously in these team fights we've mentioned that Warlock, yes, it's good against the Meepo, but at the same time, at a certain point, they're going to be really relying on Jarex to hit his spells. Say Misery gets in, shuts down the Warlock before he gets the Bonds and the Golem out.
Yeah.
So then what did Liquid do against the Meepo?
Yeah, they rely a lot on the
Yeah.
Warlock.
Yeah, his positioning is gonna if or when they take team fights has to be really immaculate.
Dire structures on
Top lane, Liquid do move in, they'll take down Moo. Misery already kicking back. Looks like they don't have the detection for Kuroki. In fact,
Saxa's
Saxa,
low.
incredibly low. Yeah, Kuro just turns around, takes another. So Liquid will find two on the top. DC a little bit lackluster there with their response.
That was only 2 heroes as well. That was just Tesla and Draco and 2.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah,
is
nice
under
experience
attack.
gain for them, killing the almost level 6.
Beastmaster's gone bottom
Tidehunter.
for a gank, it looks like.
He's got his level 6 out and Resolution. Indeed, with the TP reactions that DC sent stop, he's not got a lot of help from his friends down bottom. So Liquid take a kill there as well. So 3 kills now on the board for them after a relatively slow start and already moving in for more. Looking for Misery, but the Ravage comes out. Catches out to Misery. He's going to find a line onto Amanda. Silence onto Kuroki. Misery. That's what we want to see from an Earth Spirit, but still it's not quite enough because there's still time for Kuro to get the grave off onto Matumaman. TP's out, but there's the arrow. Fada's turned up to the fight. Takes down Earth Spirit. They will lose the Dazzle. See if they can find anything else here. Fada's got a haste rune. He's going to play around with Moo a little bit. Jarek's trying to come in as well.
Radiant's bottom
Oh, managed to get a little bit of a slow out, but Moo pops the smash and he's out.
Yeah, he's got the raindrops
Raindrops,
too.
yeah.
Nice rotations there.
Yeah, good for Liquid that Fada came over, but
That was a really good gank on Luna bottom, starting with the
Yeah.
upheaval, because Luna's night vision, you see that Beastmaster coming for that gank, but
You must have just been like hitting the tower, and then you don't expect upheaval to really just build on you that quickly, and you're just stuck. You don't really move, especially versus level 2 upheaval. It's
all you needed was a tiny bit of slow, and then Beastmaster can
Yeah.
guaranteed get roar off.
it was a really nice play there from Jarex and mind control.
I mean, Liquid just, at this stage, they're just unable to do anything about Meepo, Wee's farm, because obviously if you look at them at the moment, top of the board with the bots already moving around the map, the jungle, getting so much done. Do Liquid just have to see it as dealing with a Meepo in the fight situations? They can't really rotate anyone to go and find him in the jungle?
I think they had the right idea. Like Mind Control did the right thing. Went bot and killed the Luna. Tide might die here.
He's trying to play around it here, but
Oh,
okay, that
the
tree.
fog.
Hit the creeps, Jarex is saying,
Check.
but just
Oh.
not quite.
I think they had the right idea about rotating the Beastmaster, but the
Yep.
problem was that the draw was getting pressured, and they used Ravage and stuff top, so Warlock TP'd there, and they lost the pressure on the bot lane. They lost the tower, their own tower, and then they can't go there again.
Radiant's top
So I feel
tower
like the
is under
Roar kill and the
attack.
Luna should have like gone into a tower kill, because that's how you can invade their jungle. If you don't do that, then you probably have to do the smoke to mid lane.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top
Try
tower
and
has
kill
fallen.
somebody there and take the tower, because that's also a way of opening up the jungle.
He's going to try and move in here. There's a rotation from the Beastmaster coming in as well, but Kuroki's already taken down. They'll look towards Fada. The net, this one's going to miss, but here we have the cast. The Oh, he second net misses. as well, missing as well. Weehaw! There we go. Third time's the charm. Will finally land it, but his Meepo's falling low and he's gone. Jarex comes in, drops the golem, and Matumaman's turn up as well. Liquid take 2. And they will turn this one into a tier 1 push on the mid lane. Ravage, not quite there in time, and DC, gotta be careful. The golem, chasing down Saxa as well.
Middle tower is is under
They'll turn and try and kill it, beat it away, but all it is Liquid just creating the space for them to finish off that tower. So a bit of a messy one there for DC. Liquid there coming in hard with the reaction, and well, Weehaw uncharacteristically missing a few of his spells.
Yeah, very big for Liquid though. Getting that tower, now they're going to be able to invade the jungle, get wards out, and they do have the medallion on the Dazzle, so their next move once they have their ultimates up is probably going to be going toward DC's safe lane.
Rezo's out on his own here. He needs some help. There we have it. Maybe they could turn with the Eclipse, but look, Matuma just realizes take down the big girl on the pony, and they'll find the kill on Luna, look towards Misery and another one, and DC, they're just making mistakes left, right, and center here in the mid lane, and Liquid, they're hitting back hard with this kind of powerhouse of a force they're going to have with the Drow at 10 minutes into a game.
You get punished really hard for mistakes too. Liquid's draft is just
super early. Look, all these item pickups, like you have a Vlad's on Beastmaster not going for the Necrobook. They're going very early game. Yeah.
Okay, so that's really nice. So this rush is going to die super fast with the medallion and Vlad's.
Yeah. These deaths actually are very game deciding, honestly. Yeah. The fact that you die once on Meepo and then they get them tier 1 mid and then you die once in the Luna and that's a Roche. It's not what you want to have happen when you're playing Meepo against Drow, I'd say. It's really, really bad.
We do have a Ravage here.
Luna with 2 deaths already in the 10 minutes, and your ultimate was used without even netting you a kill.
Luna's the type of hero you want to have at least in top 2 of the net worth, I'd say. If not above, like far above rest in the game. So him having like the same as the Tide is pretty...
We're just going to try and go for a solo kill onto Matuma Man. But Liquid, they do have backup coming around the corner. Jarix and Mind Control are there. Matuma Man just turns around with the Gust onto 2, so the poof damage is not going to be there. But the Death Ward can't quite finish off Drow, and now they just turn and they'll kill the Meepo. Again. Liquid at this point finding everything that they need, and they may even find something else. As Saxa, he's all on his own now. Kuroki and Mind Control, they'll be held back for a bit by the paralyzing cast bounces, but the 3 of them closing in onto the Witch Doctor. They're going to continue to chase this one. We got you.
The right click.
Look at that Drow.
I mean, Liquid don't have catch outside the Roar. But
Hit the creeps! Hit the creeps!
Oh, nice play. That was very nice by Jarix.
Oh, and Resolution, that is not where you want to be. Run.
He is
for a little.
Looking.
He can't TP because of the Starstorm, so...
Okay, he's good.
Okay,
He's good. He's good.
But it's the same thing as before that Crit mentioned, like you get a kill in one of these cores, you take a tower, you take erosion. Well, this time it's another tower, possibly 2 towers at bottom.
Yeah. I mean, you're having your Luna also without... Your safe lane Luna with treads and nothing else. No Dragonlance still at almost 12-minute mark. So he's in a very painful position. Only level 8 as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Liquid just hitting all the timings that they need to at this point, it feels like.
Yeah, a very offensive wards down in the enemy jungle as well, so they're able to just catch basically everything that DC's trying to do.
Radiant structures.
Even watching the Ancients that DC has stacked, but have not had a chance to clear. Or it's not stacked. Okay, the Golem's just running in place.
Treads on the old Dazzy D, what's up with that?
Who had the treads?
Kuroki.
Oh. Oh, it's just for the strength, I guess.
Yeah, just for the punches.
Yeah. I mean, they have
Attack
Drow
speed.
too, so it's pretty good.
He's doing damage.
Alright. Meepo trying to put some pressure on top and split push, but...
They do have the Tide mech, and still have the Ravage, all the ults available for DC, so they can formulate a defense. It's going to be a question just where the jump in's going to come from. Where's the initiation from DC?
They're a bit late here though, like the tower is already pretty much dead.
Yeah, they just can't get the Tide in position.
No.
It's one of those plays like I see like Wingsuit a lot where it's just you see them pushing, you don't expect them to go for your high ground this early on, and you're just not in position. Suddenly your tier 3 tower just took most of the entire HP. Only now DC are in position actually defending this bottom lane, but damage has been done.
Again, I mean they get net onto Matu, but they just
5-man
can't
weave.
stop this.
5-man defense. And you initiate in from DC, there's a Warlock Rock waiting for you.
Jarix is going to be ready with his spells. In fact, unless Misery can shut him down the side, the silence comes through, Eclipse timing as well. They're moving forward, but Timmerman, he's gotten caught out, but takes down Witch Doctor. The Golems now drop, Fatal Buds as well, but Moo comes in with the Ravage, and they got the damage to deal it. Wee's going to move in with the army, trying to go for Mind Control. He'll roar one of the Meepos. They've lost a second, they've lost Misery on DC, but a Graved Up turning onto the Tide Hunter. They'll be able to take him down as well. And Liquid, they just lose the Aegis on Matumba Man, but they find 3 kills. They're going to move in, take this bottom racks by the looks of it. DC just can't stop the push.
Crazy amount of sustain, and the Golem just in the front lines as well, just able to kind of mess with the supports and anyone else who tries to get in.
Warlock Dazzle support, bringing those heals in.
The Vlad's adding up a lot in that team fight too for mind control. Lots of lifesteal and the armor benefit. Looks like mind control might be the one who gets caught as the straggler here. Do they have enough chase? Do they have any follow-up?
They do have Warlock around still to heal him.
Oh, they've got
He's
the
fine.
upheaval.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah, they can't get it.
Hey, DC,
well,
if-
we with the wrap
well, you want to chase you.
Hey.
They just use all their ultis. Like this
Oh,
is
go on,
this
Wee.
is your one chance.
He's
for
got to
DC,
land the
really.
net. He's going to do it. The second one. I feel it.
He's gonna give him the juke.
Oh,
Whoop,
Uh.
whoop. Oh, and he's
yeah,
dead.
you're not missing that one.
Okay, so they did catch him.
Hey, a Hawk as well. Take that. Oh, and a boar. Cheers, mind control. All right, so they find themselves the kill in the end. Jarrex is still holding himself there in the tree line. I guess he's got a TP, hasn't he, Jarrex?
But yeah, that just like Crit was saying though, that
No TP.
those
Does he
two-
no TP? No
Yeah.
TP. Okay.
That's why he's just still hiding there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait for him to leave.
he's so rich.
He's got a lot of money as
Defense.
well. Spend that, pick up
That's-
your ags, or at least your point
Yeah, he just
booster.
got it.
Yeah.
Those 2 or 3 deaths that DC had
Yeah.
before that Roshan was just
Yeah,
Very
I would
painful.
say the Roshan, like before the Roshan, every fight you take is super important, because both teams really want Rosh. One team has Meepo, others Drow, so Roshan was pretty much the game changer here, I guess.
You can see Crimson Guard, Beastmaster.
Oh man.
oh wow.
But it's, I mean, mind control's just built perfectly for this. It just
Good.
seems like Liquid had a plan from the off with the draft and the way that they're building this game.
Yeah, the Necrobook, they're not lacking damage. The Necrobooks bring damage, but what they can benefit more from is just the sustain.
Yeah, it's now they have such a crazy amount of sustain with the Dazzle and the Beastmaster itemization.
Moo, what a god there, saving Saxon with the move.
What a teammate. So selfless.
Well, not the X time you'd hope for. He had to sell his Iron Talon, it looks like, to even pick it up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is a hard game for DC. A lot harder than game one as well.
And this is like an all-in-ish play.
They've really got to kill the Warlock as well at the start. And they will initiate with the stun, but immediately the Gust. So Misery can't actually silence Jarek, so he
he got
still
the
gets the
Grey.
Golem drop down. Here we go, Moo with the Ravage. They're trying to turn. Deathward as well, pummeling into mind control. He's falling low, he's falling down. We'll get the Roar off. The Golem's actually going to get taken down as well here. But DC, they've already lost the Meepo. Moo's going to get controlled as well. They'll find themselves another. No TP out for the Witch Doctor. Resolution left all on his own. He's going to fall as well. It's a team wipe as Liquid. They've just got all the answers for DC's draft and DC's game plan here.
5-man Wii from Kuro
Five-man
after he
Wii,
grieves,
yeah.
graves himself. Last time it was on his team, this time it's on the enemy team, which is just as good,
Yeah, it was
if
like
not better in some ways.
a multi-hero Fatal Bond. They get the Gust on Misery before he even casts anything again in this situation too, and yeah, they just have to call it. Small mistakes.
It all happened in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first like 6-7 minutes
Yeah.
of this game, like there was just kind of a lead up to that one
It was like
big turning point.
the Luna Death bottom, and then the Luna Death mid, and the Meepo Death mid were like the 3 big ones that just pretty much gave Liquid all the timing window that they needed to just get the tier 1 tower pressure mid and then go for that Roshan, which they did. And they itemized perfectly for what they needed to do. The Vlad's coming out from mind control, as we mentioned, rather than the book, and Kuroki going for the medallion rather than anything else.
Well, Liquid staying alive in the lower